What's up everybody, it's Seth from Fowler Customs, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm unboxing the highly coveted NES Classic Edition. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't yet, but with all that being said, let's get into it. So after Christmas, I came back to my apartment in New York to find my roommate, who was also back from his holiday, and while filming a video, I hear a knock on the door. And when I open the door, I find my roommate standing there with this. Apparently he just had it laying around, he didn't want it, and he was like, "Hey man, you want this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want that." But because I knew what it was, I couldn't just take it because, I mean, you guys know what this is. This thing sold for like 60 bucks. It sells out every time it restocks, and it's going right now on eBay for, I believe, 150. But before Christmas, it was going for like 200, 300, just crazy amounts of money for this thing. And so we decided to make this the apartment NES Classic rather than one person having it because, I mean, this thing's crazy. Like, the restocks on this thing sell faster than Yeezy restocks. It was unbelievable. Like, I get a lot of shoes online, I know the deal, I know how fast they sell out, and because of that I thought that I was gonna have a chance to grab this guy, but every time this restocked, even though I was on the page right when it restocked, I still couldn't add it to my cart, no matter where it was. It was GameStop, Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, anywhere. And somehow my roommate got it without even trying. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. I really didn't expect this box to be so small. It's like almost the size of like an iPad or maybe an iPad mini, probably more iPad, but yeah, it's tiny for what's inside. Of course, they're trying to mimic the original NES packaging on the front. On the back, you've got a list of all the games that are included, and apparently it's over 30. And for 60 bucks, that's not too bad. But now let's finally get into it. So first thing, you've got to open this little tab here, and then you open the main flap, and it says, "Now you're playing with power." That's cool, I guess. Then we pull out this inner box. There you go. The first thing you see is, I guess this is the instruction manual? Or maybe it's a poster? Let's see. NES Classic Edition Startup Instructions. But I feel like it's also a poster. It's also a poster. There we go. A bunch of stuff that isn't included in the box. So that's cool. Okay. Next up, you've got the warranty information. And here's what's left in the box. I'm assuming this is a console. We're gonna wait, we're gonna hold off till we see the rest of the box because this is what we're all here for. So now we're gonna open up this next tab. Let's see, okay. Oh, this is a controller, okay. That's so sick. Oh my goodness, there it is. Oh, that's awesome. Now I've heard that this cable is actually really short, which means you have to sit really close to your TV. Just like the old days. We'll see how short it actually is because I'm a little worried. I kind of want to buy the wireless controller, but again, that's sold out as well. They weren't kidding when they said this was a short cable. This is like maybe 2 feet at most. Next up after the controller is the power brick. Just a basic USB power brick, nothing crazy. I don't even see any Nintendo branding on it. In fact, it's a different company. It's called Light On AC adapter. Apparently they source their AC adapters. That's fine, I guess, as long as it works. So it looks like in order to get the stuff underneath, I have to pull out this whole cardboard piece, which means taking out the console. Maybe I can do it without taking out the console. Let's try. There we go. Cool. So remaining inside the box, you've got the micro USB cable, which I'm assuming plugs into the wall and then plugs into the console. And then you've also got an HDMI cable, which I'm sure is longer than the controller cable. I don't understand how they can give you like a 3-foot or 4-foot HDMI cable and only give you a 2-foot controller cable, but I guess that's besides the point. Yeah, this is longer than the controller cable, like significantly longer. Is that all that's left inside the box? It looks like it. And now the moment of truth, the thing we've all been waiting for, the NES Classic itself, wrapped up in this little foam paper here. This is a lot lighter and a lot smaller than I expected. It would have been kind of cool if you could open up the cartridge slot, but you can't. So of course in the front of the console you've got your 2 controller slots and then your power and reset button, and then of course your Nintendo branding. And then on the back you've got your HDMI out and then your power in. This is a dope little console. I dig this. I'm trying to find something to compare this to because this is crazy light. Like, this is not, it just feels like a piece of plastic. It doesn't feel like there's anything inside this. To be fair, they probably don't need much processing power at all to run the games that they have on here. So I'm sure that's why it's so light, because there's probably like one board in there and that's it. I mean, it's crazy light. What can I compare this to? So I did find something that was comparable weight-wise, and that's 2 PlayStation 4 games with the discs inside the cases. This is about the same weight as this guy. It's crazy light, like you would never expect it to be this light. I mean, it's solid though, like it's not a flimsy piece of plastic. Let me just plug this guy in there. So here it is, the NES Classic System in all its glory. I mean, it's the same size as the controller, maybe 2 controllers. Like, it's tiny. It fits in the palm of your hand. That's insane. But that pretty much does it for the unboxing of the NES Classic Edition. But leave a comment in the comment section letting me know if you'd be interested in seeing more tech reviews or tech unboxings, things like that. I don't know, it might be cool to do something different, but I'm not gonna be mad if no one wants to see it. I guess I can sort of make this a sneaker video. Let me just put this guy on top of these Yeezys there. Now it's a sneaker video. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to Fowler Customs if you want to see more content just like this, and follow Fowler Customs in all other forms of social media.